I'm so sorry, but Starbucks who? I'm gonna finish this whole thing before I even speak in this video. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another vlog. Today's Sunday and I'm really excited for the day because Sundays were usually the day that I'd be like making plans to do something, but now it's like my cozy little day and I love it. It's also just the best way to start the week. Like I literally like relax and do nothing today, and then tomorrow morning I wake up with so much energy and motivation to get the week started. Today's plans are, one is Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna go to tjmaxx because where I have my coffee machine right now, it's not the cutest little corner and I really want to make it like a cute little coffee corner. And after I do all of that, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A in this vlog, which I'm really excited about. I posted it on my Instagram last night and I've only gone through like a couple of the questions, but they seem like they're gonna be really good questions. So I was like, I'm not gonna read anymore. I want to get like my first reaction of the questions when I'm reading them. It's gonna feel so weird that Starbucks is in my first stop in every single video, but I'm excited. Just made it to Trader Joe's and it's a Sunday today. I don't know why I decide to do this to myself on Sundays. All I like truly really want are the soup dumplings that I've been seeing absolutely everywhere. Let's go. I went in for soup dumplings and I came back with the freaking wreath. I honestly blacked out in there because I got way too many things. I literally went in for like maybe 5 things and I ended up getting, I got soup, guys. I literally got a freaking jar of soup. What else did I get? I don't even know. I got a freaking Christmas wreath. That's what I know I got. The reason I got this is because I can't find the Christmas wreath that I had on my door last year. And this one's real. Like it's a real situation, so I got it and it was only $8.99. I got the chicken dumplings and I got the pork ones just because the hype around them is really big, so I'm hoping that they're really good. If not, I'm gonna be eating that for like 2 days. I'm gonna for sure do a Trader Joe's haul when I get home later, but I really want to go to tjmaxx before it gets any later. I think I got some good stuff. It was a bad idea not to come with like a plan of exactly what I wanted because I was just kind of like, I literally walked through the same aisles maybe 4 times. I was just doing laps at that point. But I'm really excited to set this all up and I have to go home because I forgot that I have food that should probably be refrigerated. Okay, before I lose any more precious daylight, I'm gonna assemble my little coffee corner. Super quick before the sun goes down, I'm gonna give you guys a little Trader Joe's haul. I got these little flowers and I got more flowers over there. First thing I got were these chicken dumplings. I'm gonna make these right now. I think I'm gonna do the pork first. I got potato chips. It said great for dipping and I got dips. Here are the pork dumplings. These are the ones everybody raves about, so I'm gonna try these. And I also have the chili oil that everybody puts on top of them. I have that already, so I'm gonna try that. Then I got egg whites. I got sliced mushrooms to go with the egg whites as like a little breakfast moment. This is where it gets a little random. Then I got 2 different types of dip. I got the buffalo style chicken dip. This one I really don't know if I'm gonna like, but it's the creamy garlic cucumber dip. And then to go with the dips, I got this cracker assortment. So there's 4 different types of crackers. I got overnight oats. They had vanilla and they had an almond butter. I went with the vanilla ones just to see if I like them. I got a little ginger shot. Last things we got in our Trader Joe's haul, I got soups. I don't know where this came from. I don't know what came over me, but I saw them and I was like, I've never tried that. Maybe it'll be good. I'm not even like a soup type of person. But anyways, I got the broccoli cheddar soup. And last thing, I got the tomato feta soup. That is all we got at Trader Joe's. Something that I've been trying really hard to get better at is time managing, especially with the holidays coming up. I want to make sure that I'm still consistent on all social media, like my YouTube channel, Instagram, whatever. And that brings me to talk about today's sponsor, which is Later. I absolutely love the help that they provide. Later is the #1 social media marketing platform. Their help is directed to content creators, business owners, and social media teams. They pretty much just make it easy to plan and schedule your social media content. One of the things that I really appreciate about Later is that they not only help you save time and stay organized, but they help you post consistently, which I feel like we all know in social media, posting consistently is a huge thing. With Later, you can plan every single one of your posts and schedule them ahead of time, whether that's on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Later also has these really great blog posts. The one I really liked was the one that was titled How to Take a Vacation When You Work in Social Media. It basically talks about how to plan your content ahead of time. Later allows you to have time to work on your small business while also posting regularly and consistently, which is really what makes a business thrive. If you're a content creator, or if you have a small business, or you know of somebody that could really benefit from Later, I definitely recommend checking them out. I'm going to have the link down below for you guys to try Later. Thank you so much to Later. Don't forget to click the link down below. Send it to a friend if you think they would benefit from the help. I heated up the dumplings for 2 minutes, and then I went ahead and put some of that chili oil that I was telling you guys about. That is so freaking good. Last little dumpling. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I made another little coffee. This Nespresso machine may just be either the best or worst decision ever, but I didn't make any like espresso. I just made one of like the little coffee pods, so it's more like a cozy little drink. It's not really giving me energy. I'm on HBO, and the 5th episode of White Lotus just came out, but I'm not gonna watch it just yet because I want to do the Q&A right now. Maddie said, how is your mental health right now? I feel like with my mental health, I am at the best that I've ever been. And I honestly feel like part of the reason for that is because the older, and this is something that I've noticed in myself a lot, but I feel like the older that I get and the more things that I experience and the more things that I go through, I feel like I know myself very well. And I think in the past, what used to really affect my mental health, if I was ever having a bad day or if I was ever experiencing like one bad thing, that one thing and that one bad day would ruin my mood and my mental health for days at a time, weeks at a time, months at a time. But I feel like now I know myself very well, and I know exactly what to do to make myself feel better, to get myself out of a funk. And I feel like those things vary for everybody, but one of my like big things is journaling, and this is something I tell everybody to do. I'm like, this is insane, you have to do this. Every single time, any sort of like minor inconvenience I have, I'm like journaling away like 4-5 pages, and then I flip the page, I close my journal, and I'm done with it. I'm over that issue. Okay, Catherine said, any plans for 2023? I have so many plans for 2023, and I feel like I said the same thing for 2022, and it's honestly kind of like when you look back at the year, it's so easy to be like, what did I even do? But honestly, if I really think about it, looking back at 2022, I feel like so many things changed for me. I feel like mentally I'm such a, I wouldn't say different person, but I'm a more like evolved person, which I love. I'm also like the type of person where I hate saying my plans and my goals because I feel like actions speak louder than words. Oh my god, I love this question. Okay, Gabby, she said positive and negative sides to having a YouTube channel. I would honestly really say positives outweigh the negatives in my opinion. It's really hard to explain what it feels like, but having an online community and like a group of people that you know actually care about you in a way is so, like, it just makes me feel like super warm and cozy. Like right now that I'm just talking to myself and it's just like, it's just me in my room, but knowing that people are watching this and they actually care about like what I'm saying, it's a very weird feeling and it's very surreal. And I always like think about it from time to time and I'm like, what? Like, because to me, it's just me. Like, it's literally just me talking to myself. It's me gonna be editing the video later. It's me posting it. And then it's just me continuing on with my life. But having that thought in my head where it's like, I actually have a little community of people on the internet is very comforting. I love it. I honestly really do. So that part is really cool. I honestly feel like the negatives is more so just like yourself. Like if you think about things a certain way, then that's all you're gonna see. But I kind of just look at YouTube and look at what I'm doing very in a, like a positive way, and I try to maintain it that way. But like obviously there's the negative sides of like receiving some sort of comments. Sometimes there's weird people on the internet that like freak me out. I block. I have no problem blocking anybody. If somebody comments something mean or rude or just out of pocket, delete. Like it doesn't need to be there, you know what I mean? Unless it's like constructive criticism, that's different. But like I said, I like to focus more and like force myself to focus more on the positive side. Jaylene said, favorite YouTubers to watch. I'm actually in such a YouTube kick right now, and as of recently I've been loving watching longer vlogs of people. There's this YouTuber that I just discovered and I love. Her name is Tara Michelle. She's been on YouTube for so long. Tell me why I just started watching her videos. Just any time that I have, I'm watching vlogs like that. I can't screenshot all of them, but so many people are asking, what are my plans? Like, what are my future plans? Somebody said a 5-year plan. I feel like this always changes. Like, this is literally always changing, and that's okay. I feel like I'm at an age right now where it's okay that I'm like constantly changing my plans. Not like drastically, but yeah. So I feel like by nature, I am a planner. Like, I like to have everything planned out. I just feel like my days are just better off that way. I'm more successful that way. So growing up, all of high school, literally all 4 years of high school, like 1 year after high school, my thing was always like, I need to plan. Like, I need to know what I need to do with my life. I started like an 8-year plan in like my junior year of high school. I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to study. This is what I need to get. This is like the experience I need to have. I literally stressed myself out so bad making this plan that I needed to have. Like, it literally felt like the world was ending if I wasn't gonna have this plan. I made this entire plan, started going to community college, like fully, you know, going on this plan, only to realize that I was so miserable and so just hating everything. And that's when I realized that, like, yes, planning is good, but it's okay to just let yourself breathe from time to time. And I'm not saying like be lazy and do nothing. I just feel like planning so much out and like every little detail out just leads you to be really disappointed if something changes or if something, you know, in the plan is like altered. So I don't really do that anymore. I kind of just go day by day. I make a lot of like, I have a lot of long-term goals, but it's not really like detail. I leave room for changes, which may sound kind of stupid because I'm only 23. So I work towards what I want, but I don't go around telling everybody like, this is my plan for my life, you know? Okay, she said, how are you? What are you currently struggling with? And how are you dealing with it? Okay, let's just sit down. Everybody just grab a drink, sit down, because let's go into this. I'm just kidding. I'm sure we all struggle with many things on the daily, but the one thing that does come to mind right now, this is like, you guys are really getting into like my diary here, but something that I've really always struggled with, I feel like, is change. And yeah, just change, like literally any sort of change. I moved like 7 times before I reached 7th grade, and now that I'm older, I feel like those, like always changing and always just being in a different place, different people, different everything, really fucked me up with hating change. I just hate change. What I'm struggling with is knowing when it's time for change, like knowing when to quit your job, knowing when to walk away from something. Somebody said, how do you manage to keep a work-life balance? This is something that recently, because I've really been getting into my like YouTube and working from home and editing and filming and all that type of stuff, and I'm really happy about it. Like, it's such a dream. Like, honestly, I feel like for so long I wanted to be this busy and have YouTube be like take up this much of my life. I love it, but what they don't tell you is that finding the motivation to get everything done from the comfort of your own home is so hard sometimes. And it's like when you work somewhere where somebody else is like giving you your breaks, like somebody's telling you like, oh, go on break, like go on your 30-minute break, go on your 10-minute break, or go home or clock out. When they're telling you to stop working and go home, that's great. But when you're the one that's supposed to tell yourself stop working and, you know, relax, and vice versa, like you're the one that's supposed to tell yourself, okay, get to work, stop distracting yourself and now get to work, because it's all on you. So that's been such a lesson, but I honestly wouldn't change it for the world, because I feel really lucky and happy and grateful to be able to do what I'm doing. Somebody said, what tips can you give for people who are trying to read more? Love you from Brazil. Thank you very much. And that's actually such a good question, because people, and I'm not even kidding, but people in my like day-to-day life have asked me that exact same question. I think first, just think of a genre that you're like, okay, whatever the book is about, I'm gonna enjoy it because it's this genre, whether that's a thriller book, whether that's a romance book, whether that's a self-help book, whatever type of genre you think you're into, and then force yourself to get through that book. Because, you know, when you don't do something for a really long time, and when you've never done something, it kind of feels weird and you're just like, I'm not into this, like I'm bored, whatever. Force yourself to read a couple chapters every night, every morning. And if you chose correctly, and if it's a really good book, that like momentum and that like feeling you get after you finish a really good book is gonna lead you on to loving reading again. Best relationship advice. So I think my biggest relationship advice, and this is coming from somebody that's never been in a relationship, because I truly believe that we live in a world right now where a lot of people just think that the bare minimum is considered like a fairy tale, and I'm not one of those people. I think my best relationship advice would be to not settle. Don't let people convince you that having high standards is a bad thing. Unless you're like a really shitty human being and you're fake and you're a cheater and you're just like a horrible type of human, then you're probably gonna get that in return. But if you know the type of person that you are and you're working on yourself and you know what you have to offer a relationship, then you shouldn't settle for any less than that. So just straighten my hair really bad, but I wanted it to be kind of straight for when I curl it tomorrow morning, because tomorrow I'm going to Disneyland and I'm so excited. I've also never been to Disneyland during the holidays, so I'm so excited. I'm trying to get as much work done as I can because later on I still have an 8-hour shift. I get off till midnight, and don't ask me why I didn't just ask for the day off. I really don't know why, because I am gonna wake up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow to get ready, but it's Disneyland and it's during Christmas time, so it's honestly gonna be worth it regardless. I'm going through the comments of the last vlog that I just posted, and so many of you guys are saying that you also bought an espresso machine and it was like the best purchase you ever made. And one of the things that I was kind of like concerned about with getting my espresso machine was if like the coffees I was gonna make were actually gonna give me energy. I'm not even done with this and I feel good. Like I feel great. This is a good time. I got bracelets. I'm so excited for these. I ordered 2 little sets of bracelets and they shipped them in different packages. I ordered these bracelets that I've had before, but the last time I bought them from Target, and they ended up getting like, you know, when they get like super tarnished. So I decided to get them from Amazon this time. Hopefully they last longer. I love these type of bracelets. They just look so cute on. I love them. This one's a little different. Oh, this is cute. This set just comes with 2 little thin ones, and then the thicker one, you can get it with like an initial. I got mine with the K. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh, and it also comes with this chain one. I don't know if I'm gonna wear this one. I feel like the chain one just like ruins the vibe. I love how these looks. I'm gonna link both of the little sets down below. I got a heater because it's getting cold.
right, it's been real. Love you, Nina, Guardians.
We should have done a TikTok. I know. Because we ate today.